Hey everybody, it's me, the GenX Pawpaw. This is the GenX Effect. Today is day 23. 2, 3. I had to think about putting them numbers up. I almost messed up. Well, screen's backwards, so let's go 2, 3. All right. Excuse me. Days 23 of the sources mandated, commanded, and proclamated challenge. You freaking dictator. Today is the last of our free days. He gave us yesterday and today as a free day to pretty much speak on whatever we want to speak, just to continue the challenge. There should be a calendar out. I ain't paid attention to YouTube today. Been in a funky mood, so I've been trying to work it out. But today is there should be a calendar out now for the last 7 days. I'm sure there is. I think I was tagged in something, so that's probably it. It's a source. I'll be checking it out. Hope they're good, man. Come on, brother. Make some good ones. I'm not fucking with you too much though, dude. I know it's a hard thing, you're doing the challenge and you're keeping up with everything. And he started the Source TV network. If you haven't seen that, go check it out. It's freaking cool. It's YouTube's own TV guide. He's showing you who's live. He's showing you love to who's got channels out there, who's got things going on. It's a continuous loop thing. It's pretty cool, man. It's pretty cool. Good job, Source. Good job. So what do I talk about today? Well, I made a rant video a little while ago, but the Source is an amazing dude. He's a very humble man. He's very chill. He just likes everybody to love and get along. And I decided I wasn't going to put that rant on his challenge, so I made the rant separate. That's me respecting that man as a man. So he deserves it. So what am I going to talk about? Well, I guess I can just mention that, it's also day 23 of my no smoking journey. I had like 5 cigarettes yesterday. I've had none today. I'm down to, after today, I have 7 days to shut these things out of my life. If I want to make my goal anyway. So that's what I'm working on. It's fucking tough, man. It's tough. It's tough. It is. It really is. It's tough. I mean, I'm a weak-minded individual. I got strong thoughts, strong opinions and stuff, but when it comes to emotions and things like that, I'm weak-minded. I got my mental health struggles, and I got people really playing with it lately, and I'm allowing them to. That's on me. That's my responsibility and stuff, but I'm allowing it. My old way of thinking is creeping in a lot. I was watching another friend of mine who's a bartender on her live a little while ago, and I'm sitting there looking at them bottles behind the bar, man, and she don't know how I spotted it, but I spotted a bottle of Maker's Mark all the way down to the end of the bar, and I was like, man, that bottle looks good, man. And she's like, how the hell did you see it? I'm like, I don't guess I did. The alcoholic in me saw it. So, that's all my responsibility, and I need to get control of that, and I need to tighten up. So I'm cutting more people out, which is just the way it's supposed to be. It's just hard for me. I don't know, man. I got this natural habit of wanting to fight and battle. Oh, man. So the cigarettes is just, it's a tough thing to give up. But, I don't want to make an excuse and say it's a tough thing to give up now because of what I'm going through. Because at the end of the day, we're always going through something, right? It's always something. That's life, that's no excuse no more, You just got to give it up. And that's what I got to do. So I appreciate everybody cheering me on. I appreciate everybody, cheering me and giving me well wishes and saying they're proud of me when I do good. And I really do. I really do. I'm not a guy who takes compliments well. It's not my thing, but I appreciate that because I know that y'all know how hard it is. And y'all just want to see me do better and do good. And so I appreciate that. And I accept that love. And, yeah. So I guess tomorrow we're going to get back on it, be back into the challenge to finish this thing out. 7 days, we're going to knock it out. Zoe, Ximena, Source, me, doing the regular. We got Decorating with us. She's been catching up, man. Some days she's doing double videos to catch up. She's hanging in there. She's doing her thing. And girl, you do some good videos. I like the way you edit and stuff. Yeah, you're going to do something good with that stuff at some point. I can see it. Or you got the ability to if you want to. So yeah, and everybody else who's been partaking in it, took on 1 day challenges. Chris the Flash and a few others. I know Ximena challenged Mac. I'm not quite sure if she did one or not. I probably should get on there and look. Quit being an asshole and not paying attention to my friends' videos. It's been a crazy month, man. It's been a crazy month. I ain't had the time to do the supporting like I like to, and it's I'm trying to focus on my stuff too now. I'm trying to focus on getting my lives going. Me and Ximena are starting a live. Actually starting tonight. The first episode will be tonight, Wednesday, 11:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Come check us out. The experiment should be some fun times. Um, and I don't know. It's been hard. It's been difficult. Well, no, I've been through hard and difficult. It's just been a lot. It's just not enough time in the day. Um, not enough time in the day. So I'm doing what I can do. We're doing what we can do. And if I haven't been supporting like I have before, just know it's not anything personal, and it's not me trying to ignore you or saying I'm done. And it's just I only got so much time in a day. Um, I'm trying to better myself, in the real world. So I'm dedicating, a few hours a day to that. So I'm trying, y'all. I'm trying, and just bear with me. And some of y'all I support overnight. Just know once you get to your hours and you get monetized, I'm still going to support you. But I might not be supporting you every single night because it's time for me to move on to somebody else and help them get their hours and get monetized. You know, my thinking is once you get monetized, it's time to start putting out the kind of content that makes you money at that point. You achieved your numbers, you got where you need to be. Now it's time to start putting out the content. That's my thought. That's the way I'm seeing it. That's the way I'm approaching YouTube. I didn't approach it like everybody else. Everybody wanted me to start doing lives like 2 months ago, and I was like, no, I ain't gonna do that. I'm gonna support a bunch of people. I'm going to gain a following. I'm going to gain a community. I'm going to gain a bunch of respect. That way, when I do go live, then it's not going to be an issue. I'm going to have a handful of people there regularly, and I'm going to get what I need out of it. And hopefully, I give something back when we do this, or when I do it. Like I said, I'm going to be doing a live with Ximena starting tonight. We're already talking about maybe making it twice a week. I'm not sure yet. We ain't, you know, for sure about that. She does have a little girl that she, has to take care of, and she lives in another country, so it's a couple hours time difference. That's why it's so late. Um, so we're not sure, but it's a thought. And then I'm starting my live on May 6th, Tuesday, May 6th, 11:30, or I think it's 11 in the mornings. I think I got it for 11 to 12:30 is what I got down in the mornings, Tuesdays and Thursdays. So I've got a lot going on. And I'm a little bit of a perfectionist. I mean, don't expect a great show, but I do expect me to do the best I can do. So, I dedicate some time to it. And I'm not real literate with this technology stuff. And I only have phones to work with right now. So it's, and I got these big ass paws. So it's not easy editing and making and creating things, as it could be with a laptop or something. Um, so bear with me. I haven't given up supporting on you. It's just, I gave you all the time I can give you when I had the time to give you. You just need to understand I don't have all that time like I did. It's springtime now, going into summer. Things are happening. The world's coming back to life. I don't have the time I had. Um, and I hope y'all understand that. And those that don't, I get it. Do what you got to do. I'm not going to stress it. I ain't stressed this tube yet. I'm not going to let it stress me now. Whatever becomes of it, becomes of it. And that's kind of how I roll with it. If I get monetized and do something great and big with it, excellent. If it flunks and I got to, delete, get rid of, bounce away, roll off, I'm cool with that too, man. I'm almost 50 years old. I've been making it this far without the tube. I'll be all right. But in the meantime, I'm trying to do something with it. So I hope to see you there. I hope to see some love. I hope to see some laughs and some fun. Hope y'all enjoy. And with that, I'll see y'all tomorrow on day 24. Back to the challenge, back to the grind, and we're going to wrap this shit up with some style, hopefully. That's all I got to say. One love, everybody. Let me add. Are you locked in? Are you? Are you locked in? You locked in. GenX out.